Welcome to another edition of
Zaddy talk.
It's your host Sid Zaddy, and we back, man. We back in the office. Tomorrow I got my cousin in here with me. Some old he in the back. So if y'all hear something, it's him. We got a lot to talk about here. Y'all out here wild, and it's a crazy day. We got Keyshia Cole, AB shit to talk about. We got this alpha versus beta female shit to talk about. And anything else y'all want to talk about. But first things first, let's get to it. You heard me. We about to get right into this Keyshia Cole shit. Listen, I ain't saying don't love. But what I am saying is, y'all out here looking foolish. The nigga is clearly saying to y'all, listen, let me just double check the post. He said, you ain't pimping until you hit an R&B diva. And she got this nigga name tatted on him. Habitual fuck up. You heard me? He's a habitual fuck up. She gets her name tatted. See, this is the thing that gets me. Y'all want to be with a man like this, and then boom, when the shit explodes up, y'all want to be all upset and shit. And then you want the next man to come pick up the pieces. Like, come on now, Keyshia Cole, man, you better than this, man. You hear me? Like you're better than this. This shit ain't right. This shit ain't no good. You heard me? Y'all out here playing. The nigga's telling you he a free agent. You heard me? Keep pimping. He said what's good. Y'all can't be mad when the man tells you what's good and y'all fall in love. I ain't got no sympathy for y'all. None at all. And the women think the same thing. Here's one comment right here. Exactly. That shit had me like, ugly face and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody said, Jesus. This shit cannot be made up. Shit is literally in their face. Somebody else said hollering. And this is a woman, so I'm just quoting what she said. This bitch been a dummy. But this one takes the cake. You don't win when you stay with a fuck up, ladies. You get no points from good men. Good men says, damn, she's stupid. She stayed with this nigga. A nigga that clearly told her that they wasn't nothing. You get his name tatted. Now that goes to another point, my good men. To my good men. If you're out here messing with these women and she still has her ex-boyfriend tatted and is visible and she hasn't gotten the cover up, you better run. Trust me. Because he's still hitting that joint. And some of y'all got girlfriends right now you're laying up next to right now. She listening to Zaddy talk right now with another nigga name on her. And she's supposed to be yours. That's how they do. She ain't get no cover up. She hasn't healed yet. She hasn't got over it yet. Because nobody wants to walk around with another person's name on their body that they are no longer in love with or out of love with, my good men. Come on now. We talking real tonight. Like, this shit ain't no game. They always say, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, you're always bashing. Nah, I ain't bashing. I'm facting. As a matter of fact, she has not healed. Now I get the fact, death and things like that. But come on now. And if her excuse is she doesn't have any money, well, there's your answer right there, good man. You had enough money to get it. Better get that thing covered up. So listen to them when they saying it. Don't ignore these signs, ladies. AB is telling Keyshia Cole, you're a hit, a strike. In public. Now to my good men, I'm not advising you to do this to a woman that you value, because a lot of men wouldn't do this to his girlfriend. Have her out there looking stupid and crazy for the whole world to see. And then she responds back, I'm sorry, I miss you. Come on now. Y'all out here are delusional. So stop being delusional and let's get real. We're going to get into the alpha woman, beta woman conversation. I actually got somebody live on that's going to come on live tonight, a live call. Hopefully this shit works. But we're going to figure that out about the alpha or beta. And maybe have her comment on the Keyshia Cole shit. Because that's some cold shit right there that she's in. I'm telling you, it's cold. It's cold shit. She might be putting out another album soon, ladies. You heard me? A hurt jump. A pain. You heard me? Album name going to be Tampa Bay. You heard me? How he got away. So, let's see if we can get somebody on the call. It's my first time working this shit, so we're going to get right to it. You know, like I said, I got my cousin in here. So let's get right to it. Think about that. Let me see what I got. Here we go. Let's get to it. We making live calls. Hello, can you hear me? This is Zaddy Talk. You're live. You're on air.
Oh, really? Okay.
How are you doing? You all right? Is this a good time to talk?
Yep, because I'm done my shift in half an hour, so I'm done my work.
Oh, all right. Well, just relax and just vibe with me. Can you hear me good?
Perfectly clear.
All right, perfect. So I just got finished talking about a little bit about that Keyshia Cole shit earlier. I know you probably seen that, and then I was going to try to dive into the alpha woman, beta woman, but any comments on the Keyshia Cole shit?
I don't even know if I saw that or heard it, because I'm a nurse, so I'll be like working around the clock.
So
I always go back and go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. I'll tell you right now. So Keyshia Cole got a tattoo of AB, Antonio Brown, habitual fuck up. And then AB posts on his jump, you ain't pimping until you hit a R&V diva, hashtag free agent, hashtag keep pimping.
Ooh. Ooh. That's not cool. Why?
This is my thing, and maybe you can help me out with this because maybe you see it from a different angle. I don't see why y'all give these men all the time in the world, but then when there's a good man, y'all don't want him. And I'm not saying you, because I think I've talked to you before and I know your situation, but why is that? Why do you think that is? Why do y'all fall for the hustlers, the hood niggas, the fuck ups?
Well, I'm going to give you my point of view because I've dealt with it for 15 years and got out of it.
Okay.
They will tell you a lie. It is what it is. They'll sell water to a well. They'll tell you whatever it is that you want to hear, for one. And for two, unless they working on something that's going to better themselves while they're doing the streets, I'm all for it. Because, people smart with it. You know what I mean? You can get what you get out of it and keep it moving. But no, it gets old.
Well, I mean, y'all say it gets old, but y'all spend a lot of time on these niggas. And I'm not saying you. I'm saying these women spend a lot of time on these niggas. And then what happens is, and this is what happens the majority of the time, they don't get out because they continue the cycle with a new nigga, looks different, same type of person. So is it their type? This is my thing.
It is.
I'm thinking these men are putting that wood on y'all. I think that's what it is, man. And I think, and that's where a lot of men got to get better. Like a lot of men got to know how to service their woman. But I think these men are putting the mandingos in y'all. And then now when a good average size penis comes along, y'all can't even do an average penis no more because you need mandingo size. Because that's what he was doing for you.
No, that's not necessarily.
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me.
It ain't about the size. It's how you use it. Because I recently, you already know my mouth has no filter.
That's what they say, though. That's what they say. That's what they say. I
went from what I call a VP to an FP.
Okay.
Which means I went from a dysfunctional penis to a fully functional penis.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Listen.
It just stopped working.
Not saying for you in particularly, but I think a lot of these women are stigmatized.
Yeah, but they also do it because of what the person looks like.
Yeah, but y'all expect y'all tell us men, right? Y'all tell us men, oh, it doesn't matter what she looks like. She can be big and overweight and this and that. It's about what's inside. And then y'all choosing niggas just for looks. And it's a lot of men out here that ain't get no pussy at all. None.
None.
None. And this is a point that
Mm-hmm.
I had, and I think that me and you maybe talked about this. The notion is, this is the notion. This is what they're saying. They're saying that men are out here running wild, which I think there are. I think there are some men that run wild. But there are a lot of men who ain't getting no pussy. I'll let you talk.
I don't know about the ones that ain't getting it. I, if they say they not, they say they not. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, I can't speak on that because, like I said, a lot of my experience, liars. Believe what you see and half of what you hear.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely agree with that, but there are some men that have no options that they can call to go hit something right now. Like that's really reserved for the men that are in high demand. Like there's some guys that are sitting home right now jerking
Mm-hmm.
off because they have no pussy that they can call. None. There is none for them. Now a
Or
woman. Now
should.
hold on. Now a woman on the other hand, right? She
Mm-hmm.
can get me anytime she wants. Point, in fact, right here, and then I'll let you talk. Point is that I can post on my Instagram right now. I'm slinging Johnson all night. Drop my address and everything. Free meat. Free meat. I may lose 1,000 followers. You could post that right now. Drop an address. You'll have people circling the block. It's just different. But go ahead.
It is. Oh my God. Yeah. I guess it's easier for us to get it than it is for y'all to get it.
It's easier because y'all control it. Y'all control that. And I'm fine with that. And that's why I always talk about the pussy being powerful. Men will pay their last to hit something. Women ain't doing that.
Definitely not.
So, you know. But how's
But
work
it's
going? Go ahead.
prostitution
Go ahead.
though. Like I feel like that's prostitution. In my opinion, just like because I've had people in my dickhead side of the family like don't lay down for free. That's prostitution. Why can't you just do it just because you like it and you want to have fun? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not saying you can't do it and have fun doing it. This is what I'm not saying. I'm not saying as a woman, I'm not telling you how to live your life. What I am saying is that if you want a particular type of man, they're going to look at those type of things. So you can live in your life, you can have fun. But come on now, some of these women, I know some women that's got trains ran on them.
That's ridiculous.
Trains. Like, two men at the same time, three,
Yeah,
maybe four.
hmm
You think they're going to be honest to the guy they're talking about and say, hey, baby, back in 2010, you know, four niggas tossed me around in the same room.
Never. Can't go to the grave.
Why? But listen, why
Never
won't
take a
they do
video.
that? Why won't they do that? Because they know
I
that's not
honestly
right.
will. So
Because they
I'm
know
I'm
it's not right.
I'm not like that. That's why my family. I should have been a man. I don't think like that.
No, you shouldn't have been
I
a
don't.
man.
Yeah,
God made you a woman. But what I'm telling you is, they won't admit that, and it's a lot of women that's been
they
there.
won't.
It's a lot of
You
women that's
gotta
been
own
there,
what you do in
and
life.
and they won't admit that because they know that they not supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm talking about? Like you added
They
full
say they knew
bodies.
better. They do better.
You added full bodies in 10 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? Like
That's so bad.
that's fast.
Like you ain't got that many. I'ma shut up because how many holes do she got? Did they stick it in her nose? Like I mean, what the
I
fuck?
don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. But what
No,
I'm
because I'm thinking like a woman. You said four good niggas, and I'm like, what the hell? There's only. I'm shut. Where the
but
fourth one coming
I don't know. I don't know. But see, that's what I'm
at?
saying, and that leads to the argument, the conversation we had the other day, talking about um, does your past matter?
No, it does.
And it does. It
I
definitely
promise you, it
does.
does.
It definitely does. And I think a man past matters too. So let's get back to the men because you guys say I'm biased. In the back to the Keyshia Cole thing to round this all out, you got to look at a man's past. There's no reason that you should be giving this man Anytime he hasn't healed from, he's got shit going on.
Yep.
And he's telling you that you're not his woman, but you're getting the name tatted on you.
Ooh, negative.
And he's telling you that he's a free agent and that he's big pimping.
Mm,
You know.
wow. Yeah.
But
That is,
let's get to this. I don't know if you saw today. I was talking about. I made a post, and you can probably go to Instagram real quick and take a look at it. Alpha woman versus beta woman. I was talking about that today. If you hadn't had a chance to see it, it's fine. But
I always watch the stuff, so I did definitely see
okay,
it.
take your time. But I had another point that I wanted to make about that Keyshia Cole thing, but I think I might have forgot it. But take a look at that Alpha. I'm getting a little not heat from it, but some people have their opinions and how they feel on it. I'm not saying that everybody falls deep in these categories, but this is a way to try to figure out how to understand what men want, but also
I'm not in the system.
how to understand, right, what women want as well. You got to understand each other to understand. So one person was saying that it's not about that. It's about it's on there on the gram. Give me 1 second. It's not about that. It's about, and I want to make sure I represent her point the correct way. Said it's different to categorize them into two subcategories. It's all about knowing yourself and knowing what you will and what you will not put up with in a relationship. It's not about to take things too personally, but about being open to change. It's about the ability to work together and achieve harmony in their relationship and to overcome any issues that arise. This beta alpha talk has to stop. It's divisive language to keep the sexes separate. It's crazy how we all know in the black community is torn because the family dynamic was broken, and all we can do is point fingers at who is to blame when it should be water under the bridge. We should not be about relearning. We should be about relearning each other and growing back together, which I agree with there. Instead, we are here debating over trivial matters. Nothing in that chart shows me the loyalty of a person, how that person thinks, how resourceful they are, and what they like when their back is up against the wall. Those things matter. But in order to know that, you have to get to know who you are. And I think that plays into my point. That's telling me feelings and how she feels about the situation. But what I did was I did some research. What's a beta woman? What's an alpha woman? Read it, digested it, took it in, posted it. It's not like I'm trying to categorize, but what I am trying to make women understand is that all that yelling, all that you don't care about men, you don't need one, love is not the number one priority, see love as requiring sacrifice, which is not consistent with the reason, and thus is not true love. All that stuff matters, especially if you want a good man, an alpha man. And all I'm saying is that if you continue to attract beta male energy, then stop pointing the finger at the men, which do have problems, and have you looked at yourself once and say, am I really what these men want? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I had to ask myself that a couple times. Like, what the hell?
Yep.
Because I know what I entail. I know what I bring to the table. Like you said, I have a whole different mentality on it because I was with same person for 15 years. So now it's just super different.
Right.
Super different. Like, the crap I just had said to, like, I just had to check somebody like a couple hours ago. You got 7 days. You got 7 days to come. I'm like, wait, what the hell? Look, I look like a doctor. You trying to make an appointment or something? No, because I find it disrespectful. I'm rebuilding.
Yep.
I'm a domestic violence survivor.
Okay.
You can't tell me shit and I'm gonna believe you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then the aggressiveness, the attitude, the big headed shit. No, if I'm sitting here telling you that I'm a domestic violence survivor, I don't have time to really playing with men. I don't.
Yep.
I got my kids and I'm rebuilding. And you sit there and you still come at me like that. You don't want nothing. You just want some ass.
Okay.
Am I lying?
No, I mean, I wouldn't give those men the time of day that wouldn't understand that
Exactly.
situation. But my question to you is, and I think we may have talked about this before. I mean, do you feel that you're in a good spot to get back on the market? Talk to me about what that looks like. Coming out of a long-term relationship, it sounds like a tumultuous relationship. What did the healing process look like for you to be ready to get back on the market?
I had to just rip the band-aid off. Like, I know me. So I just had to just go. And when I left, I cut off communication. That was part of my healing process to
Got
begin with.
okay,
And for me, I love to work, and
okay,
I'm a nurse.
yep,
So I love my patients. So they definitely kept me sane. They definitely kept me focused. And so did my kids.
got it.
You know what I mean? So
How long you been single?
um, I would say about September.
Okay,
What's that? 9 months or so? 8, 9 months?
right.
Yeah.
And what are you looking for? Long-term relationship already?
No,
Okay,
I'm
got it.
just seeing what's out, and I'm just browsing, window shopping.
Oh,
Like,
got it.
ain't nobody, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't nobody going out, none of that. Like,
Got
we
it.
will have to take a lot. I
Got
would
it.
really have to get to know the person a little too much, probably, for me to even consider that.
Got it. Sounds
But at the
realistic.
end of the day,
It
when you go
it
out with a man,
sound
you only
sound
do one thing.
sounds very realistic, and
It is.
and I appreciate that. So, which one do you think you are, beta or alpha, and why?
Well, I'm still reading it. So, well, right now, I would say alpha,
Okay.
because I'm trying to rebuild myself
Okay.
and be, you know what I mean? I have children that look up to me. So,
Yep. I mean, and that makes sense that love isn't your first
I was
priority
debating
right now.
between
You just got
alpha
out
and
of a
beta.
relationship. You know what I mean? So, I
Yeah,
don't I
no.
don't expect you to have that type of mindset and things like that. But I want you to, like the conversations we've been having. I think that men need to be more humble, and I think a lot of times a lot of these women need to be more humble. The alpha woman,
They need to respect themselves a little more because they make the good ones look really, really bad.
yeah, yep,
Like the comments you get is disgusting.
yep,
That's why I always cut the crap out of them. Like, what were you really thinking? You know what I mean?
yep, yep, yep,
Don't make no damn sense. Like,
yep.
she want a good man.
Yeah, she want a good
Yeah, you
man,
want
but she's an alpha woman, loudmouth, uncooperative, three
oh no, I'm
kids,
cooperative.
three
I'm just so
three.
yeah.
Now I'm saying you, but just hypothetical, three kids, two different men, okay job, living in an apartment, two
Mm,
bedroom apartment, three kids, four people, two bedrooms.
mm,
You can't be demanding anything
you
with
can't.
that.
Not at all.
What are you demanding?
That's crazy.
That's what I was talking about. I just think that matters, and I think that we can touch more on this, as time goes by. But I don't want to hold you too much longer. What else you got for me? We can talk about anything. You got anything for me?
What you mean? Like a story?
Nah.
Come up and say what? Like something that happened?
Nah, it's just anything that was on your mind that you saw on the page, or anything that we haven't discussed that
No,
you think
I
we
just
should
want to ask you
discuss.
as a
Or
man in general. How about that? I just want to ask something because I
wait,
need to know.
go ahead.
Okay, why do men run their mouth like bitches?
Like what?
Meaning, I had an experience, I'm not gonna lie,
Okay.
after I left my husband, right?
Okay.
And like I said, dudes will say whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept it out of town. I try to be smart about it.
Okay.
Long story short, we was good for a few months. And then all of a sudden, my kid's father got to him. But he already knew the situation because I'm not a liar.
Okay.
So I'm nothing I do. So it's not like he was blinded or I put him in harm's way. So he gets to him and he starts to run his mouth, but then lies about it. And I said, if shit ever hit the fan, just keep it real. Why lie? Said all this negative stuff about me, but I got peace to your house.
Yeah, I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying? Like, why?
I think it's just jealousy. You got to realize that men are very territorial. I don't think he's healed yet or got him. But here's the thing, and I was talking to my dad about this, or was overhearing him have a conversation. Men take longer to heal from these relationships than women do.
I learned that. I recently
It
just learned
takes
that.
us a while. Like, I got a relationship about 6, 7 months ago. I'm not even close to being ready to be in a relationship. I'm not even thinking about relationship. Some of these
It's
women,
weird.
they break up, and if they don't make up within a month, 2, 3, 4 months, they got a new guy. Some of them already have prepped the new guy ready to go, while a man is still healing. And if he's still healing and trying to get over you, and he sees you with another man, that's going to trigger him. I'm not excusing the behavior, but men are very territorial, especially when they love hard. So
Yeah, that doesn't hurt.
it takes a while to heal. I think the best thing for men to do is when we do break up. It's sad that we have to do this, but especially just to block, remove the number from your phone so you forget it.
Yeah.
So none of that stuff
That
will
would
come
happen
up.
when you get married.
But that just sounds like
My father had a whole girlfriend for 7 years. Like, really, like, you know what I'm saying?
that
So
just
how much
sound
healing can you be constantly doing if you got a whole girlfriend? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it
but
always no sense.
yeah, but that just sounds like jealousy and envy, right there. I mean,
I will
I
never
I,
understand it.
I don't think that.
But then try to call me after all the bullshit. No, negative
Yeah,
block.
because he was
Yeah.
trying. He just told you he was trying to. Men do crazy things. Men do crazy things. I'm not sitting here saying that they don't. But what I am saying is that they're very territorial and it takes them a long time to heal. Usually over a year to heal. So by the time you're with, or not you, but by the time somebody's with another man, because women, they cycle them in and out. They know what they're doing. When shit starts going left, y'all know y'all prep the next man up, ready to go.
Man,
Now, a man will hit a joint sexually, just get sexual, but when it comes to having that love, it's hard for a man to love more than one person. Not saying it can't be done. I know people who do it, but
they do.
when you put that energy into that one person, as you should be doing, take some time
Yeah.
to heal as a man. Take some time. I would say like a year, maybe more.
Yeah, you can't heal trying to be with someone else. I just
No,
don't believe
nobody else
that
can
would
heal
never.
you. It takes time. It takes self-reflection. It takes understanding. It really takes some looking to yourself and say, man, I must have done something wrong, regardless of if you ended the relationship or not. So, and I don't think a lot of people do that. I think, a lot of people just jump right back. Oh, I got a new feel. And then they're so clouded from the last relationships. I think that's how people make mistakes jumping into that new relationship. And you know what happens in those new relationships. Those don't really work out too much. The quote unquote rebound. It's only a rebound because it's a rebound. It's called a rebound because you're quick to jump into it.
Right after you left something on.
Exactly right. You missed a shot on one and you're getting a rebound. So, I feel you. But
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Just a little bit of jealousy, envy, and territorialness on the part of man. But listen, I always appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. And, thank you for talking to me. And then I'll let you know when I cut this and put it up.
All right. It was always nice talking to you.
All right, always.
All right.
Like I said, that was a conversation. And this is...
Zaddy talk.
And we are back in the office. Listen, I had a good conversation tonight. We're going to do some more of these, a lot. We talked a lot. We're going to do some more calls on Keyshia Cole. We're going to do some more calls on this alpha versus beta woman and alpha man versus beta man shit as well, because it seems to be starting a good conversation. And that's all we want to have. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all thinking I'm out here just throwing stones. I'm trying to start conversation. And sometimes to start a conversation, you have to get a little bit of unawkwardness at first. But once you get over that and have a conversation with Zaddy, you'll feel better afterwards. So this is
Zaddy talk.
And y'all have a great rest of your night.
Say they wanna live right. Say they wanna live right. Wait up. Top of the top when they crack the day it start. I'm the first one up, I ain't giving head starts. I'm lighted to that flash just like a camera. I'm thinking Canon, straight on my business on. She got some good news on the phone, I'm thinking I'm gone. No matter what time of day it is, I'm putting it on. Circle so small and solid, niggas we strong. I ain't fucking with nothing new, so nigga leave me alone. Hustler, I'm so focused on my money, I'm a hustler. Multiple streams of income, I'm a hustler. I ain't gon' never have enough, I'm a hustler. Yeah, I'm a hustler, yeah. When I first started this shit, though, spinning was great. Started